time we'll be taking a look at the Deadpool figure from the Fans Choice 2-packs of Marvel Legends. You can see the write-up on both of them, as well as his statistics. This is actually the second Deadpool figure that we've had. There is a variant that comes with the variant of Warpath. There is a variant of Deadpool in a somewhat X-Men style uniform type thing. He has the X there. You know, if you read Deadpool, you know that he aspires to be an X-Men. So, comparing this guy to the other figure, which is probably one of the best Marvel Legends out there, that being an old Toy Biz figure. And hang on, let me just grab him for comparison. For comparison, here is the other Deadpool. And you can see right away that this Deadpool here has a larger head and different type swords. He's only got one gun, one pistol, and a very different. Oh, look at all the dust on that guy. You see here he comes with a shorter AK-47 type weapon. He's got another one they can hook into his back. He's got swords. He's got this nice grenade belt. He's got one pistol holstered there. You can pull that out of there. But yeah, and he's got this thing that you could put two size in there. I have other figures borrowing his size for now. But yeah, this figure is extremely loose, but it's still one of my favorite Marvel Legends figures, and one of the most sought after figures, I believe. Returning back to this guy, you can see the paint is pretty good. It's a lot more cleaner in some areas. I think they really kind of improved on how they can paint figures, give them nice sharp lines in their clothes. But other than that, there's not much that makes this figure better, I think. Now for accessories, I did a brief rundown of the other guy's one, but he does have a pistol that can be holstered. It's actually a whole different piece, and you can actually take it off, which is pretty cool. You just slide it right on and off. He's got this belt and harness thing. I'm not particularly fond of this. He's got a machine gun with rocket launcher there, and that's comes pretty good. Slightly bent muzzle in the front. I do like the nice Deadpool face mask there painted on top of it, just so you know that it's his gun, I guess. These swords here, a little bit different. They can be put in their scabbard, which is pretty cool. And they're more of like a longer samurai sword feel to them, rather than the very shorter straighter katana used to for this guy. For Deadpool, I like the shorter blade. You know, he doesn't really hold on to these things too well. You can balance them uh, in his hands, but he doesn't grip them all that well. Unlike the older figure, his hands do not, there's no articulation in the fingers to grasp the sword. For the other points of articulation are all pretty good. He's got a nice range of motion in his head, up and down, left and right. Arms go all the way around, out, rotate at the bicep, double joint at the elbow, and the wrist, like I said, is on a ball joint, so it both can bend as well as rotate. That's pretty cool. He also has something that a lot of the Hasbro figures do not have, is the extra shoulder joints that aid in just give that little extra articulation that Toy Biz seem to love to put on their figures. You got the standard joint here at the hip that swivels and goes out and in, swivels at the thigh, double knee joint. His feet are on ball joints, and so they go up and down and left and right. I'm not going to go into his origin yet. I think I will save that for my review of this version of the figure, which is sort of the classic Deadpool. I do intend to get to him at some point. With that, I'll just say that although he's a pretty good figure to get in this set, I'm not that impressed. I wouldn't go buying the set just for the Deadpool. But that's me. That's me. I already have the older Deadpool figure, so I don't have as much interest in. I didn't have as much interest in getting a Deadpool figure. So if you don't have a Deadpool yet, he makes a great one. But if you have the other guy, if you have the other figure already, I think he pretty much pales in comparison. Stay tuned for my next review, which will be on the Winter Soldier from the Winter Soldier Black Widow 2-pack. So until then, see ya.